Congratulations, you have found the cursed legacy advantage. Great start. This advantage will only be activated at the final 6 immunity challenge. If the original holder is voted out before then, they must will this advantage to another player left in the game. However, there is a twist. Once the original holder is eliminated, the advantage becomes a curse, and therefore is a disadvantage. Whoever holds this note at the final 6 after that point will receive a huge disadvantage in this game, and Nick gave it to me. I can't believe it. I thought we had the world's worst alliance, and this is what Nick gives me? Oh my god, unbelievable. My first thought, as always, is how can I turn this into advantage? This round was too chaotic, there's no chance, no time. But maybe if I tell it to the right person, it could help me. Probably not, but that's the way you gotta look at things in Survivor. Everything that looks like a disadvantage could be an advantage and vice versa. So, we'll get back to this later. Right now, this is the biggest round of the game.
So I'm very embarrassed after what happened last round. Did not need to play that idol. I just got paranoid, and I feel like having an idol always makes me paranoid, so I kind of wish I saved it, but whatever. It's not a big deal.
First time. He doesn't care who the vote is. I think we gotta make a move now. I think they're gonna flip back to the other side. I think he already thinks this, but yeah. Should we go for? Should we try to get to flip this? I made a read that Teenie was lying to me, and the reason was every round up until this point, she and Sarah have been dictating the votes, and we've been going along with them. I'm on the pendulum. I'm just along for the ride. Easy peasy. This is the first round where she didn't care who went home. To me, that is the scariest thing that I've heard in this game to date. I think the Blue Girls are going to go back and forth, and I decided it's time to make this move. So we're striking back. On our side, they're going to try to make a logical argument to Ryan and Brian and say, hey, they're going to keep flipping back and forth. The only thing is that would make it like 4 of us and 2 of them, so that doesn't seem great to me either.
Ryan and Brian with the red.
Yeah. It's either them 2 or Haley. I don't think we... Yeah, I think... Let's do that. I think maybe if he positions it like Haley has to make a move, like this could be her move, to prevent Blue from going back and forth. Maybe can we make up a lie? This is the danger zone. I think this is the time. This round, the move will be made. It's time to get out ahead of it. I think Teenie gave it away. Barry, can we talk quick?
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, sure.
Talk with him. I'll talk to you after.
Yeah, of course.
So we're doing this before the immunity challenge. What happened? I think, yeah, because we're only going to have 20 minutes before and after. So okay.
Yeah, let's pump in. Okay, whenever you're done, just let me know. I'm going to go.
Okay, I get there. Okay. So, how's it going? Feeling a little bit better. People are... I feel like we're in a position where it's like we have like the old tribe, the swamp tribes, fighting against each other. And we have the blues in the middle though. So I don't know if, yeah, and it's hard because it's like, that's kind of how I see it right now, so I don't really feel like I'm in a position of power.
So you think the Blues voted correctly on that one?
Yeah.
So maybe they're targeting like bigger threats. So you got the thing around your neck, so I'm gonna keep my ear out. So
Yeah. I'll keep my ears out for you. I have not heard your name at this point. Everyone's just trying to skedaddle and figure it out, and no one wanted to say anything emotional, so.
I see. Oh, never mind.
You know me. Like clockwork. Say the word.
Is that for everybody, or is that just
reacts?
Yeah, literally.
I can't
Not me, I
control
don't fucking do shit, right? Tree mail. No.
Yeah, why didn't we get a warning this time? No, there's.
So this has been a little bit more of a spicy round. I saw Ryan pick up a beware advantage, and I don't know if it's because he feels close with me or not, or if it's just because he knows I saw him, but he ended up showing me what that advantage is.
pressure since you have found the cursed immunity item? This immunity holds all the power that a normal idol possesses, but it becomes with a twist. Every tribal council you attend without immunity, you have a chance to play your idol. Every time you don't play an idol, a new disaster or curse will be placed on you for the next round. The disadvantage will get harsher each time you decide to keep the immunity idol. This idol is non-transferable and cannot be stolen from you. Perfect. So everybody knows that happened. It is an idol, but it does come with a curse. And they don't tell me what the curse is.
It's basically a cursed idol. So the longer he waits to play it when he's not immune, the more cursed he would be.
The part of me thinks Brian and Brian are just so, they don't share information with other people like that. And I feel like Brian's kind of dangerous. You can tell he's like quiet, has this savviness, and you can tell he's strange.
Yeah, I would be
He
down
threw
with
out your game last time.
that. Yeah, I know. Do you want to get one of them two out and keep the blue girls in as easy targets later? Because no one wants to go with
No one wants to go with them.
Yeah.
They're not winning shit.
No. I like that. We just gotta convince Haley, I think, because Ryan and Brian, I think, are a lost cause. And like, Haley's the only bet. But can we make up a lie?
Do you want to do something where we do like, I feel like you, Sam, me, and two others. Let's just cross out like the core four or something.
Sure.
Or just feel like conversation.
With who? Like, the four of us?
We throw a decoy vote on for it. I don't know. We could do it last minute, throw a decoy vote on for team.
I think we just keep telling Teeny that it's whoever, Ryan or Nick.
Or Ryan or Brian.
Brian. I think she threw up Brian at the last second, but she kept saying she didn't care.
She was throwing out Brian too. My concern is Haley's going to flip on me and then take me out, which I don't think would be the worst thing in the world for her, but I really hope it doesn't happen, because I would love to stay here. And I've had a lot of fun. I felt like I was kind of struggling with, I don't know, it was like boring winning all the time yesterday, and now that we're actually playing and we're kind of going balls to the walls, it's like, this shit's fun, and I'm really glad I'm out here, and I would love to keep making it further, even though I feel like my path to the end is kind of dwindling a little bit.
I know, I think I've heard a little bit of why, like, the red trio.
Maybe
Maybe a little. Maybe you replacing Sam a little bit more now.
Okay.
I think. And then I think.
First things first, Barry, I need it back.
Individual immunity is back up for grabs. All right, for your next immunity challenge, you are going to hold a ring in your hands. You will have to keep a ball in continuous motion. Once your ball drops, you're out. Last person standing wins immunity and a spot in the final 8. All right, we'll draw for spots. We'll get started. I'm gonna count you into this challenge and then we will be live. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are live. Everyone who did not make the start is out. Go sit down. That's Eric, Sam, Teeny, and Sarah. Brian drops. We're down to 4. We're down to Ryan, Barry, Haley, and Taylor. 20 seconds in. You have to keep the ball in a continuous motion. Last one to do so will win immunity. This is for a 1 in 8 shot at winning the game. And Taylor and Haley both drop at the 50-second mark. We're down to Barry and Ryan. Ryan has 1 immunity. Barry has 1 immunity. This would be their 2nd immunity for both of them. I forget we did that challenge because it was only 10 seconds. It's only been 1.5 minutes. We can go for a while. At the 2-minute mark, Barry has dropped. 1 minute 58 seconds. Ryan wins the 2nd immunity challenge.
The absolute last thing I wanted to do was finish 2nd in this challenge. I just wanted to hold until Ryan went out. And of course, it ended up being us the last 2 and then I lost, which was pretty much worst case scenario.
I have a beware advantage. And I still have to figure out what it does.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But they gave you the text, the full text.
Yeah, so I'm a little nervous.
All right.
I'm not sure if it's going to help or hurt, but I just skimmed over it. It doesn't affect my vote or anything, which is good, so we can still count on that.
Okay.
It said there might be ominous things in the future, and I don't know what that means yet. So maybe
Stay
it's like votes
tuned.
against myself, or maybe I lose my vote later. But this round, I'm not cursed, but it's a curse next round.
Oh, curse. Okay. Good luck with that. Cheers. Seeing if it's going to work again. So I found my other idol while holding beer paraphernalia that I found it with.
I did that one. No.
I don't know what they are. Somebody told me like they could be for all kinds of things.
Yeah, and it shows they have all kinds of things. They have advantage for helping challenges.
Yeah, they can inspire. They
Things that change votes. Like you can steal somebody's vote.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. What does lock them in?
It means that person can't vote. So if you say Sam can't vote this time.
Really? That's freaking cool. No, go get me one of those.
Yeah, and they change them every single season in the show. Some of them are straightforward, some of them are really confusing. They have one that allows you to steal like other people's advantages.
So if someone goes to play an advantage, you can take that advantage?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking neat. I haven't looked on that one yet. That'd be neat. So, hell yeah. Do they have one where you could steal someone's idol?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I open my Beware Advantage, and it is a cursed idol. It's a regular idol, but every turn I don't use it without immunity, then I get a curse. I could lose my vote, have to sit out on challenge. I don't know what it is yet. And this round, I know because I'm winning immunities, people are probably going to target Brian. I'm at kind of a toss-up over here. On one hand, keeping Brian is good because he's really loyal, and he's my only ally, the only person who's actually voting with me. At the same time, Brian isn't pulling in any other social connections for me to work with. So if Brian goes, maybe that's not so bad.
Okay.
Like, I'm more worried about me. Like, I am scared.
I haven't heard you at all.
Okay, well, same for you.
Yeah.
And I really believe you, and I trust you, and I'm being sincere when I tell you that too.
Yeah, same.
I just want to do Brian.
I'm good with Brian.
I just want to do that. I don't like, do you think we should do Brian?
It's up to you. I mean, I don't know. How close are they in their
I
situation?
think they're close just out of, like, necessity.
Okay.
But I think Ryan would. Here's the thing. I think Ryan would come along if I was like, dude, we want to get a red out next. Just go with us on this one.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
and we'll see. Yeah, me too. Okay. So I am happy with how this round is going. Everyone besides Brian seems to be on the same page. I think a lot of people think that Ryan doesn't know what's going on, but I was really sick of not working with Ryan in the past 3 votes. So I decided to tell him it's going to be Brian, but I want to move forward with you, and that's the truth. I'm very worried people are throwing me out. I haven't heard.
Brian's the only one.
Brian, I think it's easy. I think Ryan would even do it.
Really?
I think it's possible.
Why
But
would you just go?
I know. I know.
I think Sarah's fine.
I know. I don't know what it is. I don't think he yet knows what it is.
Or he's just saying that so he doesn't have to say anything.
I think he doesn't know yet what it is.
Well,
How do you know he has it?
I saw me, him, and Sarah were standing right next to it. And then I didn't want to pick it up. And he was like,
Heard whispers from everyone but Ryan that he has the advantage, which is something to be concerned about, but I would doubt he'd use it on an easy vote with Brian and would save it for himself.
This is the time to make the move. It's gotta be. I don't think they're with us this round, and even if they aren't, they're gonna flip soon anyway.
what do you mean, Sarah?
Yeah, the plan is for Barry to tell Haley that she's actually the target. That Haley's told me that she didn't vote for me. I'm gonna believe her, I might not, I don't care, but I'll use it to make her think that I believe her. And Barry's gonna tell her that she's the play in this round, that there's something about an advantage, and the girls want to flip it to Haley. And they're gonna make the pitch that it's 2 blue girls. And the 2 red guys, that's 4, and they're ironclad. They've been protecting each other the whole time. There's 9. This is the last chance to flip. And then I will make the final for you. Sarah and Teeny are leading Pickett's charge, and it's time to fortify our defenses and hold firm. The problem is, outside of Sam, Taylor, and Barry, which is 4 of us, I don't have any great relationships in this game. The pivotal vote is Haley. Have your conversation with Barry, go. Do you say anything?
People are saying, what do you mean? Say anything about what?
Okay, we were just comparing notes earlier. I heard your name. I heard that Ryan found. Okay, I'm gonna spill everything. I know we've been. Okay, I think we're both being played by the blue girls. I think they're flipping back and forth.
Yeah.
And I think that. Here's my thoughts. Every round, they've been protecting Ryan and Brian. They won't let the vote be done. This round, they said something about a legacy or hidden advantage or something. Someone said. Yeah, and they use that, I think, to get the vote on you. I don't know if it's going to be you or not, or if they're voting with you guys. But you're the backup plan, not Brian. That's the last I heard from Sarah.
I don't know who's playing me, but somebody is. Somebody's playing me, and it's either the Eric side or the Sarah side. I don't know.
Or Brian. I need to change their names. And then Haley just came up and asked me, but I didn't know if Eric had talked to her yet or not. So I told her all 3 names because at this point I am a little confused.
Me too.
So personally, I think nobody knows what the hell they're doing because there's so many stories being floated around, so many lies being floated around that now we're all just in panic mode. I've gotten to the point that I don't even care anymore. Like, let's just start voting people out and get the game going. Yeah. sorry, I'm so tired of talking.
I've heard four names.
Okay.
You,
Yeah.
Haley, but always as pairs. Haley, Barry, or Taylor, and Eric.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Okay.
But I just confirmed with Eric, Taylor, Teeny, Eric, Taylor, Teeny, myself, and Sarah.
Okay.
I've tried to bring up like, did you guys ever feel like you need to pull a move on yellow? And the answer is no. Because we have to.
Because what?
We're a minority to the
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So I do believe 100% that they're not pulling behind.
Yeah.
Like, they're doing it to the next round.
My biggest fear moving forward is that I will be, alongside with Teeny, identified as being in the middle. Because right now we have 3 options of who to go with. A trio of me, Teeny, and Ryan. A quadruple of me, Teeny, Haley, and Barry. And a quadruple of me, Sam, Eric, and Taylor. So next round is going to be the first round that I have to burn somebody. And I'm not excited about it. I think as long as I don't go home today, this is my last round of making everybody happy.
I think I've got the Eric's a good idea because we can do the best for you. In your shoes, we keep Haley there too because of your relationship with her and stuff.
Okay.
And he's a bigger fan too. So.
Okay. No, I think it's the same. So it was flipped last time.
It was flipped once.
It was flipped for
The first
last
round.
time. Last time.
That's what according to Haley.
Yeah, I was just talking to him. So he's trying to pitch you.
Yeah. Going to say we won't really time. He's like, Haley just needs to feel like she has a path to the end. Can you just see you feel really confident in me that I'm not feeling ready about Taylor after that move?
Right now, I really do trust all 3 red. I think that they know that they need me and benefit from me. I don't know if they would actually take me to the end. Long term, I feel like they probably won't, but I need to get through this game, and they're the ones that I could see taking me through, which is Sam, Eric, and Taylor. And then loosely as the other option is Haley. If Sarah goes out this round, which is what I'm hoping will happen, it'll probably burn my connection with Teeny, who I could see going a little crazy, but it's the game, and then at that point we have 4 or 5, and I wouldn't be opposed to taking out a red and flipping it around. Do you have any, who are they saying for a decoy for this round?
Who, the boys?
Yeah.
They were saying Eric.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
Alright.
They were flip-flopping between Eric and Taylor. And now they're saying Eric. And I think that's the last thing I told them.
Okay.
No one's
Because
saying
it paints a target on him instead of me, so.
Yeah, no one's saying you.
Okay.
No, we just both confirmed with Ryan, and I was with Brian, and they were saying Eric.
Yep.
Okay.
But now I see Brian talking to Eric, so maybe he's trying to pull something fancy.
I mean, we're all
Weird.
But Brian's not like saying names at all.
Yeah,
I
he
don't, maybe
won't
he's
say
with you guys, but he won't say shit to me. So
He won't, no, he,
just
even
comes
with
up and
us.
he's like, oh, what do you want to do?
So we're all doing Brian. And then we're moving forward together.
I'm also giving Barry the pitch that because we're both competent so far, we've won like all the challenges that are stuff people won them.
Yeah.
That red, if they have 3 numbers, they're going to target you or me.
Yeah.
Regardless.
Yeah.
And it's, I mean, I'm not to put you on the hot seat, but you're in a really good shape. I mean, if you're the hinge point of this, I mean, I'd be really impressed with getting voted out to the jury eventually. Back to tribal council. Guess I'm on the chopping block again. It felt good to be safe for one of them, pretty much. But it looks like I'm going to need a miracle. We do our best to flip one of the others to come over to our side. Or I'm going 5-4. I guess we'll see what the advantage is and whether it gets played now to save me or not. I guess we'll just see. I wouldn't be surprised if it's me. I guess I did my best. We'll see how it plays.
All right, we'll now bring in the members of our jury. Kayla, Sarah, and Nick voted out in the last tribal council. Ryan, immunity. Comes the paranoia a little bit, or still a little frantic about this vote?
Just because I have immunity and means I'm safe does not mean I know how the vote is going to go.
and I'm noticing that's a reoccurring trend this game. I've been pretty much left out of every single vote since Kayla's vote.
So if you're on the out, who's on the in?
Who's on the in? I think the in is actually constantly changing, so it's really hard to decide. I think at this point, I'm not sure if it's a reflection on anybody else's game on who's in the in, but I don't feel like I'm doing the best job that I could be doing.
Why do you think, like, if the in is constantly changing, why aren't you ever getting your chance in?
Because I think I'm not getting the chance. I think I'm screwing up my chance, which feels a bit bad for me.
Teeny, do you feel that from Ryan, that, like, during the camp talks, that he might be, like, tripping himself up or getting in his own way when it comes to relationships?
That's not the vibe that I get when I talk to Ryan. I mean, I obviously can understand that, like, just like in losing repetitive challenges, just like in being left out of votes, it's hard to blame extraneous things besides yourself. So I understand that sentiment.
Ryan, Gettysburg, haunted. There's superstitions. Is there people who, like, the Blue Tribe seemed cursed at the beginning? Do we feel like there's still curses or things like that happening here with people involved here?
Well, if there are or not, I think we should be on the safe side and call it the Gettysburg Ghostbusters. And so, if I had a phone, I wasn't issued a phone, we ran out of time, I would call them up. So that's who we were gonna.
We needed EMS readers, not cell phones.
Yeah,
maybe.
definitely.
Haley, has it been the same going back to the camp, same people breaking off, or was going back this time different than the last couple of times?
I think everybody's just trying to get in with everybody and just make sure that by the end of it, like, that you have some idea of what's happening, because obviously so far it's been kind of a cluster, and so I think people are trying to avoid that, but it's a tough amount of time, and you just want to make sure that the plan is the plan.
Taylor, at the last tribal council you played your idol, had 0 votes against you. Do you feel like in retrospect, like hindsight's 2020, that was a mistake, or do you have no regrets playing that?
I mean, it was obviously a mistake, but at the same time, I was telling everybody while we were all searching that I don't really like having advantages or idols because I always play them wrong. Told you guys. So yeah, I wish I saved it, but yeah, whatever. It's already played. I'm already embarrassed. It's fine.
Barry, so far we've seen the 3 tribe idols pop up during the merge, and this is only the 4th tribal council. Is there talks of other idols in existence right now?
I mean, I think everyone thinks that there might be one out there. A lot of times there is a merge one. I haven't had a lot of explicit talks about it. There have been some talks regarding advantages, but nothing's really been concrete, and people aren't sure what they are, where they're at, that kind of information.
Sarah, when we started the merge, we were looking at the battle lines. Are the battle lines drawn yet?
I think this is I think the battle lines do shift every game or every round. I know that's a lame answer, but I do think that personal connections seem to be trumping strategy sometimes, and maybe that's a form of battle line.
Like personal relationships made in this game, or pre-existing ones outside?
No, like within this game.
Okay. Eric, do you feel the same way that the battle lines aren't drawn, where half the players are gone at this point? I have to assume everyone has that final 3 being pictured in their head now. Tomorrow we announce a winner.
Yes, true, but there's still a lot of rounds to go. I actually agreed with what Sarah said exactly. I think when I played my first game, I thought it was more like chess, and now I feel like it's just like Survivor. It's more about the people and the relationships, and every game I play it the same way. I put my hopes on the people that I like and trust, and hope it works out.
Teeny, do you see that from Eric, that he just like is a more relationship person.
I see it from Eric. I see it from everyone, because I want to just echo their point and agree that that's how I think it's going. So I think everyone is being their genuine self, and the relationships that you're forming and those connections are kind of taking the priority over necessarily like strategy itself, while also being intertwined with strategy too.
See, and I disagree, because from the last tribal, Eric's name got thrown up like 5 or 6 times, so it's not really about personal relationships. I think each one is something different. Some of it's strategy, some of it's just kind of all over the place. It's really confusing.
I think that could be evidence that it is based on personal relationships, if anything.
But personal relationships can mutate and change too.
Yeah, that's true.
And I think all of us are going to be friends after this game, so.
Ryan, we have not had a tribal council yet during the merge where there's been only 2 names written down. Usually it's between 2 people. Every time I read the votes, you guys are making me work hard here. Are we gonna finally have some consistency and cohesion in this group, or is it again just some people don't even know what they're doing maybe?
Sure. That's my answer.
Does anybody have anything else they want to add or say before we get to the vote? Okay. Well, with that, it is time to vote. Haley, you're up first.
Sarah, your mistake was telling me that you genuinely wanted to go to the final 5 with me, Sam, and Taylor. I refuse to believe that. The scary thing is you're so smart, and I think you have an extra vote. So let's see if you clock this one.
Alright, I'm back on the hot seat this time. Halfway through is pretty good. I think I'll be fine with that. But this is where the numbers are last I heard. So I gotta stick with this. I'm sorry it has to be you. We really got screwed about that swap. I wish we could have stuck together through that and worked together. Because that would have been a blast. But this is great. It has to go. It's either you or me. It's when the cookie crumbles. We'll see what happens. Some excitement maybe. Survivor gods will step in and save me somehow.
Alright. If anybody has a hidden immunity, idol, or advantage and wants to play, now would be the time to do so. Alright. Once the vote is read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. We'll read the vote. First vote. Brian. Sarah. Brian. Sarah. That's 2 votes Brian, 2 votes Sarah. Brian. Sarah. 3 votes Brian, 3 votes Sarah. Brian. Sarah. 4 votes Brian, 4 votes Sarah. Eric. 4 votes Brian, 4 votes Sarah, 1 vote left. The next person voted out of Survivor Pennsylvania Gettysburg, and the 4th member of our jury, Sarah. Sarah.
I had nothing but love and respect for all of you guys. I am sad, but I'm super excited to see me being pulled up.
Sarah, the crowd that spoke in. How did it run? Wow. Ryan, Haley, Brian, Eric, Barry, Taylor, Sam, and Teeny, you have outlasted half of the cast. We'll see what happens next. Alright, I'll see you for your next challenge.
Like a soldier in war, your fire is gone, but you can still haunt the battlefield. Take this parchment and cast a vote for one person still in the game. But I'm gonna go for somebody's name who I haven't seen and hopefully shake things up and help the women out a little bit.
Stay tuned for scenes from our next episode.
So I'm obviously not happy to be out, but if there's ever a way to go out, it's being blindsided, which makes me feel like I played as hard as I could, because they felt like they needed to sneak around to get me out. I probably overplayed, I probably told one too many lies, but at the end of the day, I can't regret anything. If I overthink it, I'll beat myself up. I'm glad for the friends I made. I'm proud of myself for surviving original Blue Tribe, RIP Blue Tribe. And I'm just happy I got to be a part of it. I hope this isn't my last time being around here.
I didn't know it was going to be Sarah, but I knew they were lying to me.